Let's keep going. The good thing about this game is that even if I get to a point where it's the end of the stream and I'm nowhere near a save point, I really don't mind replaying an area, so there's no stress about that. It's our girlfriend. She's so cool. I wish we could be cool like her.
Fancy bumping into you here. Out to find some answers about your past, are we?
You've quite the familiar face, and using the same powers. But you'll have to forgive me. Do we know each other?
Same powers? Don't make me laugh. Your little dip in that lake has left you a bit rusty.
I've been high and dry for 20 years now. The only rust on me is from the lack of any real challenge. Perhaps you're up for the task.
You've already disappointed me.
Took our shit.
This is a moment I've long desired. But you've forgotten your destiny and wasted the past 20 years.
But then she gave it back.
You're right. I do seem to be having trouble remembering things of late. Would you be so kind as to take it from the top?
2 overseers, the eyes of the world. They are the power behind everything.
John, as heir to the clan, the time has come for you to prove your right to fight under the Umbran name. You may select opponents of your choice.
Then allow me to face the outcast.
None! Helen Kiadagat! The child is of impure blood. Challenging her would be a violation of our tenets of faith.
It would not be the first time we faced each other.
Kiard?
Will you face me in this hallowed arena?
Well, if I must. But I pray you've got a little something for me in return. You know, I'm very fond of stuffed animals.
So yeah, when the moon's out, anything is a surface that you can climb onto, which makes these moments of the game always very exciting and really good if you have vertigo. Ah, fuck. Come on, John. No chance here. Not suck. Alright, tutorial, I get it. You can stop now. There. There. That's gonna stay on screen. Okay. Hey, lady. You got me in mid-combo. That wench. She's using that stiletto move that I suck at using, but she's very good at using. Is this the fight where she doesn't even use Witch Weave? Apparently, she doesn't use it yet, so... There we go. I'll take a gold for that fight. 69% drop rate. Nice. And luckily, the flashback taught us that we know how to walk on walls. Which is a helpful skill to have. So yeah, now we know her name. Jeanne is the lovely lady with the motorcycle, who is pretty much probably the only reason that we can't actually ship these two, because I'm pretty sure that she is in love with her motorcycle. Which I support, because it's a pretty awesome motorcycle. These little fuckers. And their big fucker daddy. No, that's true. Deer and decorations. So yeah, yeah. I remember this one. Mostly because I usually forget to dodge. So as you have noticed, the game is very fond of that, where it'll start a cutscene and then before you know it, you are in the middle of a fight as soon as the cutscene's over, with things already flying at you. So be ready at all times. Anyways, I did not have enough of a in-depth Catholic raising, so I was not aware of how many types of angels and classifications there are, but all the different names of the angels and everything are all actual classifications. All things that are listed either in the Bible or other more complicated. I don't think it's Catholic specifically, but Christian lore for sure. So it is a shame that Shu is unable to watch, because I'm sure she'd be able to provide some additional thoughts on some of that, since I know she has more of a churchy background than most of us do. But yeah, so all the different angel names that we're going to see are all based on actual angels and classifications and stuff like that. I think even Enochian is mentioned later in the game. Yeah, Enochian is the original language of the angels. Huh? Oh. My magic's full anyway. Fun fact, I believe Enochian is also mentioned in the Castlevania series. Because Sypha uses it to open the hold of the Belmonts. And Alucard is like, oh, you can speak Enochian. I missed the bird. Luckily, with the thing about these red birds, if you go far enough away, they always come back. So, I don't know if this is one that I can get without being a cat. Yes, I can. Okay. You didn't hear me say anything about a cat. Gimme. Oh wait, is the timer paused while I read lore? Excellent. An unknown metal wall. I love finding books about unknown metal walls. Within Old Vigrid, many ancient stone structures have been preserved, being developed further as they are repaired, lending the town a peculiar sense of the historic. Modern architecture has also taken hold in Vigrid, starting with the central station. However, it is all to give form to the sacred institutions of the ancient sages. The architecture gives us a glimpse into the people's deep sense of respect for their past. This town of old and new still keeps within its bounds several strange things that the modern man struggles to make heads or tails of. For instance, dark green barriers made of an as-yet unknown metal seem to block certain alleyways. Their shape, comprised of many complex bricks, impedes one from proceeding down the ancient paths of the city, as though they were a rejected visitor, even though it seems these paths saw everyday use in their distant past. I may claim... Well, shit. Yeah, let's find that spot again. I may claim this material as yet unknown, but in reality I haven't a clue regarding its composition. It is harder and heavier than anything a human being is capable of lifting, or so I have surmised from examining the chilly surface. Pushing one's ear against the wall, the sounds of the other side reverberate and echo within, resounding throughout the inner workings of the wall, as if a glockenspiel was playing scales. I've never seen a metal like this, but many of the walls within the city are made from this material, and from the cliffs one can see an enormous monument constructed from the same mysterious matter. I wonder why these lost witches and sages scattered these walls around the city. Because they're assholes who like to keep people out, I guess. Quick, activate. Ooh. So if you don't notice those statues back at the beginning, this gate is a real pain because you actually cannot open it without the witch time. Alright. So seeing as we now see normal humans walking around, this is part of the actual normal part of Vigrid, and where we were is the secret area, so to speak. Alright, we have another fun fight here, and that'll probably be our last one of the evening. So, let's get it activated if I can figure out where the trigger location is. Oh, let's open our chesty chest here. A bullet. And a book. Notes on the topic of magic, Part 1. The word witch usually conjures up images in our head of an old woman using strange magic, but peruse the history of Vigrid and you will find a vastly different picture of incredibly brave women who once inhabited the area. They were known as the Umbra Witches. While these witches are said to have manipulated magic, there remains very little recorded history to back these claims. Yet they shared many powers with their opposing counterparts, the Lumen Sages, and from their records we can gather a better view of what magic entailed. As overseers of history, they possess the ability to literally see everything in an instant, also known as temporal control. This technique sharpened all of the five senses and pushed one's emotional energy to its very limits. It is a world where a falling drop of water can become a crown, and a hummingbird slowly and elegantly flaps its wings. Temporal control is not just simply being able to recognize the world, it also enables one to boost their physical abilities and move freely within that single moment. Temporal control requires a sound body and mind and complete grasp of spirit energy. While quite similar, the witches and sages each practice this art differently, leading to different names for their respective techniques: witch time and light speed. Witch time. It seems like the witches on this earth fell victim to our world's passage of time and vanished into the abyss of eternity. Oh. Well, at least one of us is back. Murdering angels. As witches are wont to do. Ah, here we are. My true favorite character. Totally not an Assassin's Creed reference.
Do you believe in fate? Fate brought us here together, and it will never tear us apart.
I love him so much. And he's got a grappling hook. What? No, don't skip it. Why would you do that to me?
Fuck! Where'd that fucker go?
He is a fantastic character.
Sayonara. Fleur de ciré eau de parfum. Such a wonderful floral bouquet. With its subtle hints of rosemary.
Perfect. Even better then.
You know, in the language of flowers, rosemary equates to remembrance. Which doesn't quite equate to you, now does it? Bayonetta. Will you stop that?
That little Bayonetta was a nice touch. Seeing you here, I suppose it wasn't the only one. You certainly blew, hadn't you, my little Cheshire puss?
I'm not your pet. The name is Luca. A name you better remember.
So that means Elvie gets to crossplay as Luca and Poe gets to be Bayonetta, which is hilarious because he's tiny.
I know all about your kind. Sure, my colleagues laugh at me for chasing fairy tales, amongst other things. But I know they're real. I know the truth.
That's Luca in a nutshell.
The smell. It's the same smell that clung to the air the day my father was murdered. Which means I'm right on your doorstep, Bayonetta.
I'll let you in on a little secret, Cheshire.
The name is
Perfect.
Luca.
You need to hone your sense of smell, my dear. There's no rosemary in the perfume. After all, rosemary is a demon repellent.
Rosemary is a demon repellent. Oh, wait, I've got this thing. You know what that means. Well, never mind, I fucked it up. Got it too. Ah, shit. Oh wait, can I think I remember something about the cars. Yep! Sometimes there's random objects that you can interact with and throw them at your angel friends. I didn't mean to get this guy. That's a waste of a torture attack. Oh! Ooh, that was close. I'm not even gonna pretend I was good. That was pure luck. Come on, don't lose the combo! Don't lose the combo! There we go, there we go. Hooah! Ah, fuck off. Shit. Ooh! Alright, alright, we're gonna have to use an item. If I can get to him in time. There goes my score. I guess dying is worse. I used to be really good at dodging the giant guys. And again, I almost never use the guns. Use the other weapons. Ow. Why are you going away, you asshole? Ah, fuck, that means I failed. You bitch! You bitch! Oh, actually, can you beat him before he runs away? Oh, okay. It's a little after 9, but I think there actually is a save point after this series of fights, so we'll run a little bit late so we can get to it.
Fast because you've got something to run from. Me! But you can't escape me forever.
There's a line that LV totally needs to use. The Mizu. Ah, damage is what killed us there. Still silver, though. It could have been a bronze, I guess. Oh, I see you hiding up there, you damn witch heart. Is that enough for a full vitality boost? Yup, there we go. Small increase to our health bar. Alright, so keep going. I believe there should be a save area somewhere around here. Ah, this is the one where you have to remember this part too, though. Yeah, I'll always take... Oh, this is one of my least favorite enemies coming up here. Isn't our first real cutscene, or quick time too? Oh, never mind, you just have to... The literal quick time, you have to act. These fuckers! Wheelie Steely Automobile, aka Enchant. And I hate them. Oh, fuck off! I even dodged! I turned into Arnold for a minute. What? Why? Oh, because of combo? I got a platinum. That's true. Oh, look, another bonus that I can fail. I forget which one this is. Let's check out the Alfheim real quick. Limited kicks and punches. Oof, yeah. This one's very difficult to do, especially with these guns. Also, you can only get hit 3 times. And I'm already out of punches. And I'm out. Yep. This one I'll be coming back to off stream. I think you can do that one with the Scarborough Fair guns. You just have to extend your combos fully and not miss any of them. I'll come back and redo both Chapter 1 and 2. You guys don't really miss anything when I do that. What you saw there is pretty much that entire area. Those little Alfheims are all just challenges. So there's no story-related stuff or anything. Other than seeing some sweet fighting action and how good I am at it. And there's another one here too. Let's see which one this is. I always remember this one because I always miss this one. challenge on this one? I forget. Defeat all enemies. Oh, well, maybe I can do this one. Fucking wheels. As long as they don't set on fire, it's fine. Oh. Ah, well. Oh, right, you can only get hit 3 times on this one. And there's 2 already. That's what fucks me over. It's not killing them, it's not getting hit. Okay. Alright, let's just get to the next area. Lots of things for me to practice off screen and get better at being Bayonetta. Yeah, right now all these chests just have little babby items. Nothing exciting in them yet. Oh, here we go. Notes on the topic of magic, part 2. In the rigorous pursuit that are the magical arts, one method is said to have caused countless deaths during training. Witch Walk. To the Umber Witches, it seems Witch Walk was truly indispensable. Taking their power from the moon, this band of witches were able to draw on the power-enriching qualities of moonlight to execute high-level techniques. However, records state that Witch Walk was powered by a pact with a particularly powerful demon who would grant the power to break gravity's bonds, and not by the more common moonlit source. As no records remain as to the nature of this technique, any more hard facts remain unknown. However, by looking at the traces left on the buildings around Vigrid, one can make some further assumptions. The traces are, in fact, footprints left on the surfaces of the wall. They blend into the city so well that you almost never catch a glimpse of them at first glance. In fact, those without knowledge of Witch Walk will probably never even notice the footprints' presence. Among the dirt and scars on the building, among the dirt and scars on the surface, there are many buildings in Vigrid where footprints sporadically continue along their sides. There must be none other than proof that these magic practitioners were able to literally walk on walls. Many of these buildings where the witches have left their mark are truly strange. There are doors in unbelievably high locations, or the building may lack a path to its entrance entirely. Rejecting all intruders and living a life of solitude, Witch Walk was not just a training technique for the Umber Witches, it was a shield that protected their way of life. I mean, I guess if you make it so the only way you can get in your house is by walking up the side of a wall, you won't have a lot of visitors. There it is. Throw it! I don't think I hit anything. What am I fighting? Oh, these fuckers again. This is the worst weapon for them. Fuck. Would you get close to one? Alright, just drop the damn thing. I like the little screeches they make when I shoot them. Oh, fire. Fire bad. There he is. Our friend is back. And now he calls his friend too, I think. And now there's 2 of them. Because why not? The funny thing is that they can hurt each other. So, if you just let them stand next to each other, they will beat the shit out of each other for a good little while until one of them's dead. Like that. Ah, fuck. I also like the fact that if you are able to break out of their grip, you don't just walk away, you do kick them in the face. Because you're Bayonetta, and that's what you do. Oh, he's angry now. Oh, I dodged that one. I really actually cannot complain about the game. The timing in this game is written very well, so every time I blame the game, know that in fact it's me fucking up. Hi Charlotte, you're here just in time to see me shoot someone in the butt and him scratch it. Exactly. Another tasty snack for our dragon friend here. But hey, at least we didn't die. And what does he give us? Ah, another record. Already? Is this a whole one? It looks whole. Only a silver, though. Quasi un fantasia. Crystallized voices of angels. Some sort of silhouette is drawn upon the surface. I do not remember which weapon this is. Luckily, we have a save point up here, so we can check out the weapon real quick and then call it an evening. Sorry, Charlotte, you did get here just in time for me to be done. Hope your day was good, though. About the Umbra Witches, Part 1. We'll do a quick bit of lore. Witches were ones of talent. That is my impression after years of exhaustive research into the Umbra. The word witches triggers within us all prejudices toward the paranormal or the supernatural. However, in the ancient city of Vigrid, the magical arts were a systematic form of scholarship. Of course, what I learned about the witches will be labeled as fraud by the world at large, or undoubtedly dismissed as nonsense. I will begin these notes with items I have confirmed to be absolute facts in regards to witches. Due to their lack of contact with the outside world, we often feel that witches were a strictly hereditary order. However, this was not always the case. For one to become a witch, one must first and foremost possess incredible spirit energy. Those with a power could become witches despite being of low birth, and those without power would be forced into secular life, regardless of any blood ties to a witch clan. Naturally, children born within a clan were often quick to grasp the concept of magic due to the environment around them, allowing their innate abilities to bloom at a much earlier age. Coming to grips with this concept must have inspired one to further hone their spirit energy. These children were also able to participate in extensive drills with other witches, and only those who had shown great promise and achievement were able to take their witchly vows prior to passage into womanhood. The exact nature of spirit energy remains unclear, although recognizing its existence within oneself and refining this talent further was the one true path to produce a witch of great ability. Oh yeah, you did just wake up. My bad. Forgot, time zones are a thing. So, alright. And this should be both save and... No, maybe not. I'm just stupid. I thought some of the random Rodan ones were also save points. Don't make that face at me. Don't make that face at me. I'm a smart boy. Oh, they're a different color. Right.
Working me to the bone, but no need to pity me.
Why is there no save here? I thought there was one here. It must be the second part.
Whip some things into shape for you.
We'll just have to end it here. Oh, is that how the checkpoints work? Okay. So I just can't replay anything. Off screen, I mean. Oh, am I? Well, then let's do the boss.
This took a bit of pounding the shape,
It's not 500 times,
but the
it's a
workmanship's
couple times.
solid. Now, go put this thing to good use.
Oh, I do remember this boss. This is the one... Oh, I get it now? I get the katana now? Rubber. Oh, I should have let Charlotte read that. What else would I be doing on Twitch? What does one do but Let's Plays? Alright, so let's equip that banging sword. There we go. Okay. Well, that's a good start. Fuck. Have to get my sword vibe back. I use the sword all the time. I use the sword all the time. The last playthrough I did, I used the sword a bunch anyway. Before that, I probably didn't. Beating up stuff, open things. Hey, I still got a platinum despite getting kicked in the face a couple times. Are you upsetting the dog? Oh, okay. Because he's a special boy. I probably should have waited till I was down there, huh?
Yeah. Just one have to wait.
Yep. There's a few like this. Oh, yeah. We're gonna go to the boss with no health. And die immediately because... Yep. Wouldn't it be great if that killed me? Alright. It would also be hilarious if some of these items had healing items in them, but... yeah. Oh, no, it's magic. Perfectly used. Oh, good. More magic. Great. Having a good time. Really? Really? Nothing but butterflies. 4 butterflies. That is... I should be gambling. Did I? Where were they? How do you know I missed them? Oh. Time for important plot.
Who's there? You've played enough hide and seek, my scurrying little friend. Just a child? What are you doing running around Vigrid? You're certainly not dressed in your Sunday best. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words,
Oh, it doesn't start with it? Well, starts with that. Oh! Not if I click. Because it fills me up. And I have no health. Right, but the small ones only give you like a third of your health, don't they? Oh, not percentage? I don't have any small ones. Oh, but I can make one. Is it 10? Yeah, it says it's right there. Alright, now I have a spare. Okay. Well, that was all me. Off. Now's the part where it gets really douchey. Oh, come on. Oh, we're dead. Cast. I died a lot, so I know what that screen says, unfortunately. Alright, this time we don't have to watch it, at least. Get right to the part where I don't die. I always forget in this game, a dodge is a dodge, even if you run into them. The trick is dodging. Come on. God. Are you kidding me? How did my timing get so bad? Nier. I'll blame Nier. We got the second part. Ah, fuck. Do I get any of my items back? Or are they all gone? Oh, alright. There we go. Alright. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Pushed every button except for Y. And it's the best part, it's an instant death. Tell Shu she can always watch the replay to see me fail at the dumb boss. Oh, it does let you continue from here though, right?
Yeah.
No. I remember this part! I got a silver, despite my 2 deaths. It's all good, I knew this would happen. Gotta get... Yeah, that's right, this is where you really get punished. Bunch of items, 3 deaths, you can guarantee a stone. Yep. There is your lowest rank. I'm sure that's the only one that we'll see, though. I'll never get another one. God. Yeah, I'll be coming back to Chapter 2 offline, getting all those bonus areas, and getting better at being Bayonetta. Because I have shamed her. I have shamed her greatly. I can shame myself here too, though, don't worry. Not a single headshot in all of that. Oh, we got 41, slightly more. Oh look, we left the city on fire. Oh, we're not leaving yet, right? That's a good place to save, though.